I'm practicing dance.
Yes, sir.
The Grapevine on Smooth 98.1 is brought to you by Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Okay. Mike's a rap studio is live.
I know you feeling me, baby.
I'm gonna press this.
I was going to say that.
Let's go. It's another style.
I thought it was starting.
Mike's a rap. So that's the first song that we're actually reviewing today on the Grapevine 91. It's brought to you by Verve. My name is Valentine Ohu.
I'm Ayo Mairo Ese. Hello, guys. Hello, people. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Well, good. How are you?
I'm good.
And we had the one and only, my sweetheart. Oh my gosh.
I'm so touched. I missed you, Valentine.
I missed you too, Olive.
And I missed you too, Ayo. I was going to leave the room. I was going to leave the studio for both of you. You know, I just thought you guys needed a moment. No, it's been so long.
Olive, don't be taking so long.
I
How
want
can you be gone for a
been
whole week?
long day
Wow.
without you, my friend. But I'll tell
Ayo,
you
press that button.
all about it. Bobal is one.
It's okay. And we have James Silas.
Yeah.
All right, the number is 0809 4440981 for the Grapevine 981. The song you're listening to in the background is by Techno and Mastercraft. They'll call the song Bebe.
Bebe.
Hello, Bebe.
So it's a new one from Techno, and maybe I'll allow James and Olive to go in first, and then I'll give my. I'm going in. Going in. Well, Bebe is like an erotic way of calling your loved one. You know, instead of saying babe, like babe. It was nice. I think it didn't. I don't know how to put this, but it wasn't like I wasn't feeling it as much. You know, Techno is a fantastic talent. He's very, very talented. I mean, I like a lot of his songs. I like Skeleton a lot. I feel like it's very danceable. Maybe this was very different. Maybe in time. I'll get to like it. The lyrics were a little
That's
raunchy
why I
at
have a
some
blank
point.
stare on my face.
Yeah.
Skeleton, I don't.
Oh really? I liked Skeleton. I liked maybe the bit of Skeleton.
Yeah, some people actually
Skeleton.
like it.
Yeah, it was the dance feel to it that I liked. It was a little raunchy. I don't know if you go in the comment section, everybody's just trashing the girl in the video, saying that she was too stiff.
This one, okay,
Yeah.
the Skeleton one?
No, this one. They were just trashing the girl in the video, saying she wasn't flexible in the YouTube comment section. But I think she was a beautiful girl.
She is a beautiful girl.
She is a beautiful girl. Exactly, she is a beautiful girl.
She was quite stiff. I remember the rooftop scene where she was meant to be dancing was as if, sister, move now.
No, let me. James will relate, right? That spec, that they don't really move so much. They just.
Please,
No,
which spec now?
cannot release. I'm sorry.
You can't.
Let me tell you, first of all, I dislike this video.
song.
I know the video.
Okay.
The song too does not make sense. I think it's typical. Over the years, I've come to realize that Techno just has a formula. He gives you a vibe, and then makes you think that it's supposed to be a correct song. But when you now pay attention, this thing, you just know that he's just saying rubbish. He needs to improve on his songwriting
I
skills.
agree with you.
Outside that, talking about the girl, I don't know why people are after the girl. It's not the girl, it's the director, it's Techno. They're all together. You're talking about love, you're talking about your love interest, and then there's no synergy. I don't think the girl is into you as much as you are going dancing around her, and she's not that into you. And then the video was just awful to watch for me. As much as the guys they had a fine model, a fine girl, but it was more of Techno using that opportunity to touch the girl than sing a good song to us.
There was a kiss in there.
I find myself agreeing with you a lot because I also saw it like there wasn't really a lot to the song. And talking about Techno's writing skills, only earlier this year we reviewed his song. I think it was called Bomb Bomb featuring Styles.
Sorry.
The other one, Skeleton. Now, it's like
I don't know if it's the name or the way you said it.
it's just. I appreciate the fact that you are an artist that has been celebrated. But let's even think about the other banner. When you now start to think about it, you see that, okay, so most of the
he has a nice
He
face.
just vibe. He has a vibe. Yeah, but nothing, no
the video
content.
wasn't anything to write home about. Was not that it wasn't anything, but it was clean, it was crisp. But obviously, you know that it was expensive equipment that was used to shoot it. but it was also very easy. I mean, they shot at one of the popular hotels.
You didn't
in
really have a
Lagos.
concept.
It wasn't
like
on
that,
the location wasn't
think.
like well thought out or
Wow.
fantastic. It was just a video, and I think he wanted to put out music because, of course, it's come under attack, particularly his previous songs. A lot of people didn't quite like it, or it wasn't quite a hit. Now, I thought I saw a cameo from his daughter. I'm not sure, but there was a little girl that joined them on, on the rooftop.
Oh, I
when
must
they're
have missed
dancing.
that.
It
That
was
video
so
is
quick. It
That
was
video
so
is
quick.
PG
And I was
18.
like,
no.
number one, what's the girl doing in this video? If I were a mother, I would not allow my child with the. Well, of course, she's innocent and a proud father. We know fathers want to show off their daughters, so he did was a flash. If you watch the video, it was really quick. She just came and held the woman's leg, then walked. Then the next scene, she wasn't in the shot anymore. So nice idea. I think he's trying to. If that's his daughter,
It's giving
anyway.
us Chris Brown and royalty vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, well done, Techno. We look forward to more from you, please. Maybe let's guess next one that would come. So we have got the Bum Bum, we've got Bebe.
Skeleton,
No,
Pana.
We have
We have
skeleton.
skeleton.
We've got the
Pana.
Pana. What else?
Yeah, let's put a name.
Man-
I
Angolo.
go.
But I mean,
Oh, please.
I feel for him though, because I was having a chat with somebody yesterday about Techno almost losing his vocal cords.
Oh yeah.
And that must have been really traumatizing. So it's sort of a struggle. Remember once I think he tweeted just off the cuff, asking for a manager, that he was looking for a new manager.
Yeah.
So you can't naturally imagine. You can't imagine what he's going through.
True that.
Beyond the body of work he's putting out.
Yeah.
All right.
But that doesn't take away from the fact that Techno is very talented.
Talented.
Yes, he
He's
is
a
talented.
good producer. This
Mm.
song was produced by Mastercraft, by the way. I
Yes.
think they both own the song.
Right, so Taya from Yaba said, if I played this song to someone during this Valentine season, I will be single in capital letters before the song finishes.
That's good.
All right. Tired.
Mhm.
Dikbo says next techno song is Jojo. Okay.
Jojo,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, thank you, Diko. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he likes the easy alliteration or.
I can't wait for the next song. All right,
Me
this next one
too.
is by Yemi Alade featuring Angelique Kidjo. Angelique Kidjo just won the Grammys, by the way. This one is titled Shekere. Listen. Studio.
Okay.
Where do you want to start from?
First of all, I liked the intro of the song a lot. When you watch the video, there is an intro that doesn't start with the audio. It gives you that Wakanda, I'm proud to be African feeling, and the song was a movie. There's an intro and there's an outro. The outro even had casts.
Yes.
So if you watch it, it's like
Credits.
credits and like wow. And the video opens up to show this Maasai warriors. It was a video that it was very colorful. It was very crisp. And I felt like the combination of Angelique Kidjo and Yemi Alade was senior Mama Africa and junior Mama Africa. I hear that this song was a personal favor to Angelique Kidjo, as she requested for the collaboration. She wanted Yemi Alade to do something on
Really?
Womo Lomo. Yeah, I saw that somewhere on a blog, on a very popular news blog, but I can't confirm that.
All right.
But they said that she wanted Yemi Alade to do something on her 1996 classic Womo Lomo, which I think it didn't turn out badly. I think the song should have been called Womo Lomo though. I didn't really see the Shekere beats inside the
Shekere
song.
just makes it original to Yemi, I guess.
To Yemi, I guess, yeah. But I loved the video. It was so colorful, so rich. And I just felt like I wanted to be a part of it. And Angelique is also living what she said. Remember when she collected her Grammy Awards, talking about supporting the next generation of singers coming from Africa that they're to be watched out for. I think she's actually working.
Although this video doesn't look like it was just shot yesterday and brought out just after the Grammys.
Yeah, so she's probably been thinking about it and thinking, wait, can it be I win the Grammy?
Let me put it into reality,
You understand?
I felt like licking my screen when I was watching it. But James, I'll let you go.
Why would you?
It was so nice to see. It was
I
very
know,
colorful,
so colorful.
very crisp.
I wish all our videos can be that colorful.
Thank you. You know that cornflakes that we used to eat all those days? It used to be nice. Like it enters the plate, you can hear it, rattle the sides. And
The
yeah.
crunchy sound there.
Very crunchy.
Yeah, good video, not bad at all. I like the video, but I wasn't I wasn't that into the song itself.
Okay.
I just thought they would have done something entirely different. But going, by what Oli just said about what she read or saw online, okay, just that's now understandable, okay? Because when it got to the point or the time for Angelique Kidjo to sing, I'll take her verse. I was expecting something different. Then she just sang, and I was like, okay, if you want to do the remix of Umbulubu, just to don't. I had this high expectation. I was looking for something, I don't know if you've heard Omaomi featuring Angelique Kidjo.
Oh,
I was looking
yes.
for something like that. Do you understand? But this one, And I still have a problem with Yemi Alade being Mama Africa. She's a single girl, and then you come with this other old mama, and then all of you are doing Mama Africa. Please,
I get it.
I don't like
But
it.
what did we say about the endorsement-esque
Of that she
nature
just
of this
stamped
video?
herself as
Mama Africa.
as Mama Africa, and also you would notice that it was very. I mean, both of them it had a very Kenyan vibe. And at the end of the video, when the credits were rolling, you would see that it was shot in Kenya, the Maasai warriors you mentioned. And I love the fact that that's what she's trying to embrace. It's going to appeal beyond, to different parts of Africans. Almost everyone would see it and feel an ownership watching it. And what a heavy, smart move for her to put the video out there quickly, whether it's nice for you or not. So the lady just won an award, the Grammy Awards. She's trending. Burna Boy and her, why not jump on that?
And this girl too is really doing a lot of work. What's it, Yemi Alade?
Yes.
This her Woman of Steel album. She also dropped a video, I think, like 2 weeks ago. Remind you with Jimon. Exactly. So I think like she's pushing herself. Yes, people abuse her. Hey, your lyrics are this and that one.
The lyrics
But they
are
are
still not
yeah,
to write
of
home
course.
about.
But
So,
she constantly. I like her drive. I respect Yemi Alade's hustle. She's a warrior.
Can I just go back to our previous song, sir? Because I need to make a few corrections from what we said so that people are informed. The first thing was that the video was actually shot abroad. It wasn't shot in Nigeria.
That's Techno.
So, yeah,
And
Techno's video was
Mastercraft.
actually shot
Bebe.
abroad. It was. I mentioned that it was shot in a hotel close by, but it wasn't. And then the little girl, it was shot in an open space where those big parks, and the children there were actually passers-by. So I noticed and I saw that they were passers-by. So just to put that out there, so they had a thought about location, they filmed it abroad.
Okay, moving on. So Yemi Alade's video is so nice. So beautiful. I actually love the fact that they played with colors very well. It was so rich in that video. They didn't mice it at all. The Maasai warriors, that was so
beautiful.
original.
It was beautiful.
I just felt like saying Wakanda forever.
And can I just say that I love Yemi's smile? Whether she's saying blah, 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 like Shakira, blah, 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 you just look at her and you don't even think about what she's singing about. She's such a beautiful, full of life woman, and I really love the energy.
Woman.
She's a woman.
Okay, so can I quickly add that the video is so good that Taye Aliu had to put his name as assistant.
Won't you put your name?
Yeah, I get it.
If that was you. You would put your name. Come on, because I see that Jimon Honsu video last week. This one,
True.
please keep. This is the quality 2020 represents.
Yes.
In fact, somebody had put up a comment on YouTube saying Yemi Alade has to be one of the artists in Nigeria that pushes out the most videos. Like someone was saying that for her songs, a lot of her singles, she'd always try to shoot a video for them.
And she stays consistent.
Consistent.
Yes, she does.
Exactly.
Can I quickly just chip in that when I say girl, it's actually because that's where I want to see her as a young
I know,
girl.
we
As,
know.
No, but she has already branded herself as a woman.
That's the thing.
You understand?
No.
It's almost
She's an African woman.
Exactly. And I think maybe it portends that she's going to be here for a very long time.
Yeah.
So she's already projecting
Mama
to the future.
Africa.
She's going to be here when she's Yemi the girl. She's going to be here when she's Yemi the woman. So just let her
It's just like saying, oh yeah, why not say that Whiskey should be Wizman?
He told you already now.
He's
living Whiskey.
He's
He's taking out to kid from the old now.
So it's not
Yemi
Wiz.
is just
He's going to Wheezy or
Yemi's
Wiz.
wife
Yami
that-
has seen the future.
Future.
He's
Who
lion.
I have
Lion.
seen the future.
We do this a lot. We're gonna be doing this all day. Please send us your messages on WhatsApp 0809 444 0981. Zook from Yaba says Yemi's latest video is so beautiful.
In
But to be
capital
honest,
letter.
yes. But to be honest, the lyrics to that song is very watery. Nothing remarkable about it. The only catchy part is that of Angelique. Yemi has invested in everything ranging from costume to videos and more, except one thing, her lyrics. Okay, Zook, how about you write a lyric and send it to her?
I agree. No,
But to be honest, he made some valid points.
She could actually.
No,
be a
I think it's
songwriter.
because the Nigerian, I think the Nigerian music industry, we're not so focused on lyrics as much. We've become so drawn to beat and vibe. Is there a song that you can use to do Insta story or Snapchat
Let me help you
story?
there. Our palate is not mature enough to savor songs
Just insulted every Nigeria.
Johnny
But it
Torre.
has not always been like this. I mean,
Well,
if you go back,
no, but it goes with the time.
Back in the day, look at Two-Face.
There's a
Two-Face
particular
used to
time
do
that
music, but
marketing will be
Two-Face's
more.
lyrics were good. Like his lyrics are great.
Yeah.
No, don't say R.
Okay, where?
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay.
Moving on. Obi gonna be sending a
Says
message.
the irony is that if techno does a socially conscious song, the same guy would say stick to what you do best. Art is like food.
True.
Don't be everybody go be vegetarian. Don't be
True.
everybody go chop burger.
True.
That's a
That's
good
another
point.
angle. That's a fantastic angle. It can't appeal to all of us.
Which then brings me to the question: what demographic do you think Yemi Alade is appealing to?
Africa.
So she's appealing to. I feel like she's somewhere in the middle, the young and the old. The young can accept her. The old will accept her as
The
well.
young.
So I take what I said back. All right. So let me not generalize it so much. When I say Nigerians, I mean like Malians, some others. We have people, different groups that with different taste buds for certain types of music. There are some that would enjoy just Papangolo song and that's enough. You don't want to,
like, life doesn't have to
bother
be too
them.
complicated.
Don't
let me think.
I don't want to think about the lyrics. I don't want to try to piece the metaphors together or try to understand what you're.
I like to.
Can I ask you, will you have this Shekere song on your playlist?
No. I won't have any of Yemi Alade songs on my playlist, to be quite frank. And I've always made my I'm being honest, and
No,
it's not
fine.
because of anything personal to her. It's just that I have that palette that Valentine was talking about. I prefer rich music. I prefer music that makes sense.
I think what I have is "This Is How I Feel."
Oh, yeah.
You."
Oh, like that's a
It's a
lovely
really
song.
good song.
This is how I just all in all, I understand that everybody cannot appeal to everybody. We are not jollof rice or ice cream. So but I respect her hustle. I respect her hard work and her creativity. I think she's very talented. I like the fact that she's someone that started from a reality show and she's pushed herself to where she is today. So
Where are her counterparts? Where are they now?
that's the thing.
So
There are lots of people that go through
Where
reality
are
shows,
they?
come out, and then where are they? So I think she's doing great work. There's room for improvement, like they've mentioned with her lyrics.
Yes, and she
but-
has really good work ethic.
Exactly.
does.
She's
She
very.
does.
You can tell that
Really
she's a disciplined person.
Yeah.
Just watching her
So Boston from
consistency.
Traffic says, I actually don't think she appeals to Nigerians. And then we have
Ogbonna.
Obilo saying that the last comment would have sold better under the Banter Better segment. Don Juan from Festac says,
Well, now don't start to the hype Yemi Alade and nonsensical lyrics again for Inside 2020, Abi. For the record, Yemi Alade can't sing. What?
No,
Who's that?
no,
Who's that?
I disagree.
entitled to their
No,
opinion.
no, no.
Personally,
Who's that? Who
I
said that?
disagree.
Don Juan from Festac.
No.
First,
Okay.
she can sing.
She
Her
can
lyrics may
sing.
not be fantastic,
But
but
she
she
can
can sing.
sing.
Let's leave that matter.
Trust
Yemi
me.
can sing.
She can't.
All right. So Adult Mill says there are good lyricists in Nigeria, but the guys that are popular refuse to use us. That's what I'm saying.
That's
We don't
true.
have the
That's
concept of that's what I was like. She can pay for a songwriter. She
With
doesn't have
that,
to
if somebody writes song, we'll start attacking them. Is it not Tony that wrote song for the video? People were now outing her for saying that she wrote the song. You know, I don't know if we've warmed up to the concept of songwriters, which
Yes.
is something we should
Paying somebody
we should
else.
warm up to
Well,
in
Right.
2020.
the more we do it, the more we start to warm up to it and see you don't have to write all your songs. Comfort says, as much as I love Yemi Alade and her energy, it saddens me that she has a great voice, but she has refused to pay a good songwriter. We have Nigerians who enjoy beautiful lyrics. Please, she should pay a good songwriter. We're tired of her beautiful videos with no substance. And that's unfortunately what happened.
And that's in contrast to a conversation I was having with somebody about Burna Boy yesterday, saying that most of the videos he's done, none has really lived up to the fullness of who he is, of his being Burna Boy. So I mean, just analyzing it, really, you would like to see Burna Boy in a video that's what's this guy's name? Just think about any international arts like Pharrell would do, like Happy, for instance. Imagine Burna Boy in that kind of set.
Yeah. So, but for Burna Boy, what has actually he's thrived based on the song itself, not even
Exactly.
Burna
So
Boy,
his work is
yes.
bigger than what people try to
and that's good enough.
box him in with.
Two-Face had that challenge when it comes to videos. In fact, your data, I really can't even say this is my favorite Two-Face video.
There's one scary one though.
Which one?
I've forgotten the name of
Down
that
that
song.
is in Ghana.
That scary one that they were like demons and all those.
Oh yeah, that one's not bad.
Oh my God.
But Burna is better with the music than video.
Two women are fighting. It's Oprah. Well, one is fighting the other. Monique fighting Oprah Winfrey for always trying to pull black people down, in
Gang,
quotes.
gang.
That's what she said. She said Oprah does not stand up for black people. In her words, I'll read a few excerpts. She says, "Dear Oprah, I felt compelled to write you this open letter after observing the disparity in the way you seem to treat some people who were accused of the same allegations. You did an interview on the CBS show, a morning show, and were asked by Harvey Weinstein about Harvey Weinstein by Nora. and you said it pertained to him, that you always try to look at the rainbow of the clouds, whatever is the silver lining. You also said if we make this all about Harvey, then we've lost the moment, almost accusing her of siding with people that have been accused of abuse. Guys,
Okay, for me, the
I like
how will
you're
I put
picking
it?
words.
Yes, you have to be
I mean, it's
careful. You
opera.
have to be careful. But let me just make it as simple as possible. It's okay to air your opinion or to speak out about how you feel about certain people or certain situations. But if you read further down to the other things that she said,
Mm.
you might now want to say, okay, I can feel your pain because she did not support or did not
Speak up for you.
speak up for you in one particular or maybe even when she said something about having a show that she wanted to, I think it was a show that she wanted to maybe
No, I
pitch
think it
or
was the
put,
movie Precious.
yes, one of those hair, so that she probably did not support or so some of these things can be personal because it's still a matter of opinion. Someone like Oprah will not just open her mouth and just, if you don't even know the facts of the situation, you cannot come and start talking. And maybe she has her reasons. So I want to think that what's her name? What's her name again? Monique reached out to her and tried to reach out to her in private before coming out to public to
That's
now.
a very important
Do you understand?
thing
So,
that you
but
mentioned.
if she didn't, then I mean, it's
But
still by the
do
way.
you think Monique has been going through issues from childhood that she needed to address, seeing that Oprah has provided some sort of succor to people needing therapy in their lives? So sort
I
of,
feel so.
yeah,
I feel,
childhood
which
issues.
is why
Because
I
she
said
mentioned one part when she was
When she was
16.
16.
yes. That
Yes,
she
I
met
met you at a
Oprah.
local store in a local show in Baltimore. I told you I wanted to be like you when I grew up, and you responded, "You have to work really, really hard." My 16-year-old self didn't know that you in your silence, or that you in your silence in the face of wrongdoing. But I'm thinking it could have hurt her more than she's revealing, and she
Yeah.
needed to.
That's what I
heal
said.
from
There's
that
a
experience.
personal, I feel like there's a personal sentiment
That's
attached
all.
to it.
All
Okay,
right.
so I think so when I see issues like this come up with a very big star and a not too big star, I tend to kind of go with the underdog.
Yes.
That's my natural. I tend to go with the underdog, and I want to give the person the benefit of the doubt, because it takes a lot of guts for you to come out and challenge someone like Oprah, because you know that even before people read or listen to what you have to say, they've already judged you and taken Oprah's side. Now, I would have actually, that doesn't still say that she wasn't being personal about it, because when I read further and I saw that she also had something to do with Steve Harvey, I said, okay, it wasn't the first time she was attacking someone. She felt hurt, she felt pained. It's also important to note that Oprah is a human being. She's not God. She will make mistakes. She's going to, whether we like it or not, we sometimes cave under the same things that we fight against. Sometimes it becomes too much and you're tired of being against the institution, and once in a while you just bend, which is probably what she did with having Harvey Weinstein, and not support the other people, because it was easier for her to go against the black folks than probably it was to go against Harvey. Or she might have had a personal relationship with Harvey before this came out. We don't know. So in terms of, I'll still want to listen to Monique and hear what she has to say and hear what the experiences of other people are with regards to Oprah. But I think that Oprah has supported very largely African Americans in the movie industry. I mean, her relationships with Tyler Perry, with the poets, Maya Angelou, so many of them, so many. It's difficult to discount the work she's done in the past.
And I'd just like to write on the last thing that Ayo had said. Sometimes when people are in position of influence, there's so much expectation that is placed on them that we tend to forget that they're first human beings before anything else. Has Oprah done a lot of work? Has she impacted a lot of lives? Yes. Will she make mistakes from time to time? Yes, because she's absolutely human. I remember somebody sending me a DM recently and said, please, don't do this and don't do that. So remember, we look up to you. I say, no, please don't look up to me. Look up to Jesus. All of us are looking up to him. Because we find that when you idolize someone so much, you now expect so much of them, such that you can't even expect them to be human. And when they slip up or they make a mistake and they're human, you now tear them down and forget all the great things that they've done in the past. This is not to say that I'm not taking anybody's side. I'm just saying let's allow people to live and live and let live.
And then please don't write me an open letter and at the end put you love you to death. Love yourself.
As in, contact me first.
Thank you.
Let's try to resolve it in the secret. Most especially if we've had a relationship before, like we know each other. It's not a stranger thing.
Well, can I just say that your reactions kind of made me feel like somebody. If I was listening from the outside and I didn't know who you're talking about, I think you're talking about Trump. You're so reserved about your comments. So I don't want to take anybody's
out
side,
of respect,
and of course.
And
No, I love
I agree.
Oprah. I respect Oprah. She has done amazing.
I'm on your side though.
And she's an idol.
Yeah.
So I'm really sorry. You can't really get me to those.
Let's take this message.
Okay.
Kanobi, I take offense by your comments. LOL, Nigerians asking for deep lyrics. What is your country's education index?
Hey.
Compare streaming numbers between Burner's conscious songs and his jollof, and it's the same across the board. Y'all can't deal with elevated thought.
Yo, interesting. Please add your names to your messages so we can take them. Thank you very much. 6569, I'm talking to you. Tunji says, anybody does not appeal to everybody. We are not jollof rice or ice cream, quote of the year.
From one Adult Mill says, I am ready to offer a good lyricist, I guess, to Yemi Alade if you will convince her. I think she's a good performer.
All right, I'll talk to her. Taya says, Oprah Winfrey is pulling people down. She opens school in South Africa. Please let Oprah Winfrey pull me down. He said, Monica, please see this one out.
Do you know what this reminded me of? When somebody tweeted and said, how terrible is it to live in Canada? And there was a long thread. It's so terrible that when you are sick, there are doctors that want to attend to you. They keep checking up on you. It's so terrible that your neighbors are looking out for you.
Please, I want to go to that terrible environment.
Bayer says, guys, the Monique Oprah study has a lot of history and is well documented. It is personal.
Exactly.
Oprah is not without blame.
No one is.
Which is what we're saying, that she's human as well. So this is from Show. You've said that. We've read that before. Show.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't.
Sin.
No, that I was reacting to this message when I said I take that back. That's not all Nigerians that lack the good taste buds for good music, right? Austin from Satellite Town says, hello, Valentino. Good morning, all. Recently, I sent a what?
So, Austin, this is the kind of person that Olive was talking about
Okay.
a few minutes ago, that sometimes we forget that the people that you send messages to or you want to interact with are human, and we have human failings. So please allow us. It's really important.
Austin,
but thank you for your message.
Please send that message back. I'll reply. Okay.
Are we going to wrap up without talking about Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj?
No,
I'm not wrapping up.
no, we can't. So
Okay.
last night was very late.
It was bad
It
bulls.
was so late on Twitter, bro. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. In fact, I was just looking to the left, to the right. Who's saying what? What's going on? Gosh, you were revealing secrets. Meek Mill revealed some secrets. Well, it was Nicki Minaj that started it. Calling him out, saying he's busy. You're expecting a baby and you're busy liking all my pictures and commenting on things like that.
No, so I think someone threw shade at Nicki Minaj's husband on a post, and Meek Mill liked it. And of course, trust shade remember.
They highlighted
They said
it.
Meek Mill
Put it bold.
Twitter fingers, or I forgot what they called it.
Yes.
And that was how the problem started. So this is the scenario. I see somebody putting up a post on Instagram abusing Valentine or abusing Ayo or abusing James Silas. I then go ahead and like it. Then you come on Instagram and you see liked by Olive and 2,000 other
You forget
people.
all the millions of people that like
Do you
that picture.
understand?
It's you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So why
focus on.
would you do that? Why would you do
I say you have a baby on the way. You don't have a baby.
So,
I'm just
no,
saying. But and you're busy liking my pictures. And
But is that enough for all the
Meek
kind of
Mill
ones that
started
was
saying
opened
a lot of
yesterday?
things and said Nicki Minaj.
No, Nicki started it first too. After Meek Mill liked it, Nicki now started finishing him on her Insta stories.
Oh.
And then Meek Mill now said, hey, okay, I have time today. So the thing is, first question is, I wanted to say this in Iraq, but more like photo. That I liked this photo. Is it enough to open this kind of world?
I don't know.
It's enough.
But what was it?
So
Though?
it's just like going back to Monique and Oprah thing, whereby they have history. Just recently, they had a burst out at a store where they saw one of each other and they started again going off at each other. Can you just live in peace?
I
Yes,
didn't
you
like
dated
that.
and it didn't work out. Can you move on? Like someone said, the worst thing to do is to have a public fight with an ex. All kinds of
But
secrets. start
see,
coming out.
this is not me being on the side of Mick, but it seems to me like Nicki Minaj is still pained.
They are both paying.
Yeah.
They're
both
both.
paying.
They're,
They're
they're
both
still in
acting
love.
like they're not over each other. They should go to therapy.
They're still in love.
That's a toxic love. Please.
Alone.
Just like the Rihanna and Chris Brown.
No.
They still love each
It's
other.
not that bad. I think it's more like what's this guy's name? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
No,
It's not?
no, Val.
No, that one.
Okay.
That one is
That's
evil.
proper
That's
stuff.
demonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like you can break up with someone and like I'm friends with my exes. You can break up with someone and it doesn't have to be devilish so long as there was no domestic violence involved.
Even if,
You know.
okay, let me not say even if I don't want to downplay that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that you can be an adult about relationships that have broken up. If they say the opposite of love is not hatred, it's indifference.
Yeah.
You see yourselves
That's-
and you're
that's
able to
even
be
worse.
civil to each other. You can talk to each other. What if they had a child?
Exactly what I was about to
I'm
say.
sorry,
They
my
had
own
children.
indifference is I see you, I don't see you, I walk past you. But talking about violence, physical violence or domestic violence, which is what one of the accusations that Nicki
Nicki,
Minaj
yes.
make, saying that he was violent, he was abusive and things like that. And Meek, I think that really got him riled up and started leaking details about Nicki Minaj, saying that the boyfriend, or rather the brother, was molesting an underage girl for a long time, and she knew, and she didn't.
There was
say
actually
anything.
a
That was one of
charge.
the reasons why he left her.
Well, there was actually a charge against the brother
Yes.
a while ago. Of course, she hired a lawyer to defend her brother. We don't know.
He was convicted.
Was he?
Yeah, it was
Yes, it
recently
was.
Convicted, I
Yesterday
didn't
or
follow
a
that.
few days
Oh,
back,
really?
yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
He's been in
I
jail
didn't
for
know much
25 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good. If anybody who's an abuser, anyone who's been abusing a little girl deserves to be behind bars. But of course, when a person in a fight is like you touch a soft spot, the person will look for where it's harder and hit you below.
Yeah.
You know, so there would always be dirty secrets coming out. I just feel like these two people should get over each other. If I were their partners, I'd be very embarrassed. If I was like Meek Mill's girlfriend or Nicki Minaj's husband, I'd be really embarrassed by what was going on. It was just a lot. I know it's difficult, it's painful, but if you must block the person so you don't know what's going on in their life, block them and move on.
Yes, which is what I recommend for exes that are toxic. If you know you can never see eye to eye, block everywhere. Instagram
Instagram block, Facebook block, WhatsApp block. Did you see that video? Did you see that video?
Valentine is talking from see the emotion.
I don't even know what I'm talking
Personal
about.
experience.
If you
Wow.
know that you cannot stand children, please, whilst you're not
For your sanity.
Yeah, for your sanity.
Just block
So
away.
when she calms down and she's okay and she's breathing now and she looks at everything she's done,
Like,
both
oh
of them
God.
actually, how will they feel about themselves?
Okay, let's move on now. Do you know there's an in thing in the US where people are checking their ancestry? Maybe not just in the US, or the other
I
parts. they're checking
googled
their
it too. I
ancestry.
wanted to check my own ancestry.
Somebody,
Yeah,
in
from
fact,
Delta State.
I'm going to you, Olive, as black skin girl as you are.
Ancestry.com. I'm probably from Kenya.
Somebody sent me a message. In fact, called me. We're chatting on WhatsApp. Andrea, she said she's from Trinidad and Tobago. And she said she was checking. Oh, Val, I realized that I'm 40% Nigerian. I'm like, how? I said, let's just put it in perspective. She said she has like 4 generations that links her to Nigeria. That's more. I'm like, girl, sit down.
All those my friends that have curly hair that we can't explain where their curly hair comes from.
Well-
They probably have like one Lake Chad ancestry or
You are very wicked. You couldn't say
Lake
another
Chad.
country.
Wow.
Like Chad.
No, Lake
Sudan,
Chad,
Abi?
Say like
Lake Chad is doing well in
US.
some areas.
yeah,
But
unfortunately
Lil
Lake Chad
Wayne-
is being ravaged by the effects of
Lil
climate
Wayne
change.
says Lil Wayne goes from wanting to party in Lagos because he heard a lot of great things about partying here
Party
to
Chad B,
saying that
maybe?
he's 53% Nigerian.
This is how you say wants to come and make money from our Lagos. This money that all these foreign artists are coming back home.
There was even a time where they were trying to get him. In fact, it was almost publicized that
Yes, it
Lil
was
Wayne
gonna
was
come.
coming, but it didn't happen.
No, but the Lil Wayne show will be a hit in Nigeria. though.
I don't
People
think.
will turn
Oh
up.
yes, it will.
They
but
will.
not. It used to be very, very, very.
you know that
hot
Future came to
before.
I was
Nigeria?
going to say if they turned up
Future.
for Future, they will turn up for
Did they
Lil
turn
Wayne.
up for Future?
I heard they turned up.
Eh?
Oh, they didn't turn up.
They were turning for everything.
They turned up.
turned
It was
up.
that in
It was
December.
People,
It was Cardi B that shut down
Wasn't-
Lagos.
Listen.
Future was sold out, and people were like,
Yes, yes.
who are the Future fans?
Let me tell you, anything with a foreign touch, December
Yes.
was turned
December, yes.
completely.
Let me just go and blow abroad and come back.
Depends on their brother. you go blow.
Make chance.
Cruz says, I am my open letter to you is coming soon. Mr. Myro, take note.
Oh,
Ah.
hearts and love. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Cruz.
Antonia says, good morning, everyone. Oprah is a human being like the rest of us. She has the right to support or decline any project as she sees fit.
Yes.
But it needs to hustle harder.
Yes.
Oprah, and indeed, no one owes her anything.
Not really,
It
though.
reminds me of somebody
Yes.
lashing out at Netflix.
Olive cannot support just anything.
All right.
No,
Emma
that's
from
what
Akoka
she's
sent
saying.
in.
Hey, my from Makoka, I
Says
missed
you
you.
was the baddest. You was the realest. What happened to those lyrics? I
You
thought
was the
millennial
baddest. You
inherit-
was the
oh,
lyrics.
Scam.
we inherit the
Normal level.
Nicki Sha, what a wow. For me, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I never kiss and tell.
All
Let's
right.
find out when you break up. with someone.
Yeah, Cheryl says, no, the opposite of love is ice cold hate. Because as my ex, don't call me, don't talk to me, block me everywhere, see me on the road and cross to the other side.
Is it quarrel?
It is, apparently.
Julia says the Oprah story actually emanated from the fact that she and Gil King are trying to revisit a rape story about Kobe Bryant, and there was a lot of outrage in the black community. Monique only used the opportunity to buttress how terrible Oprah and Gil King have been silent to black
In
people.
fact, let's not even
That's
talk
just
about that
bitter.
Kobe one.
Yeah,
it was
yeah, it's very
painful. Let's
distasteful.
not even talk about it.
And Emeka from Amor said, I just checked my ancestry. I discovered I'm 70% Canadian. If Lil Wayne is 53% Nigerian, then he's 47% Malian. He's the kind of people.
Nice one. Thanks, Emeka.
All right, guys, we're done. Do you believe?
I know I
I
can.
I cannot believe
Wow.
my eyes.
At least I can. If you make the singing stop, yes, I believe. I believe.
Do
Yes,
you
Lord.
believe?
Wow.
Yes, I
Well,
believe.
Okay, all right, guys.
I've been infected.
We've been done since. James Silas, please plug out.
James Silas, leaving the buildings. Catch you all next week. Have a great weekend ahead.
Thank you.
Olive.
Olive Emodi, follow on Instagram at Olive Emodi, and please join us in the fight against plastic pollution in Nigeria by following at End Single Use Plastic NG on Instagram.
Ambassador Olive Emodi.
Yeah, I'm doing the work of the Lord.
All right, Lagos, thanks for tuning in. We still continue the show Smooth Breakfast here. 9 o'clock, it's time for you to get talking. Lagos Talks 981.
Grapevine on the Smooth.
Well done.
Oh,
So many
have we
stories.
posted?
I look, you felt like we were just in Nepal.
I
Honestly, I wish that they
know.
won't be putting adverts in between. See how
Yeah.
lovely the
So how come we didn't have adverts in between, right?
What
No, we
happened?
didn't. Okay, no, because they only did